So this is the 15th January 2019 build of the NitrogenOS, official NitrogenOS based on Android Pie on the Redmi Note 3. And here is the changelog. Let me just go back, and this is how the system about section looks like. And on top we have the NitrogenOS logo. Let me go into about. Let me show you the Android version. Here it shows Android version as 9. Security patch is of January 5th, 2019. And here is the stock kernel version. And the build number is over here. And let me just tap on the Android version. As you can see, it is running on Android Pie. And yes, I did do some videos on the NitrogenOS Pie on the Redmi Note 3 previously. But this is an update. So let me just show you quickly what's up with this build. So first, let me show you the home screen. Here is how it looks like with the quick step launcher by default, and you have this swipe to the left to get the Google Now cards kind of thing. And here I am using this navigation bar, which is not the Android Pie navigation bar, but the Android Pie navigation bar is there. I'll show you why I am not using them. And by the way, the hardware keys just work fine, you don't need to worry. And here let me show you the quick step launcher settings. Here you will get this gestures option, and this is a cool thing. Here you get the double tap gesture. From here you can select screen off, so that you can just double tap on the home screen anywhere to make the phone into sleep. And let me just unlock the phone, and it's unlocked. Let me do that again so that you can get an idea about the fingerprint scanner speed. So as you can see, the fingerprint scanner is pretty fast. It's not bad at all. Let me open some of the apps and show you guys the app open up speeds and stuff. So as you can see, app open ups are fine, and every app does open pretty fairly quickly. And as you can see, the app open up animations are really like Android Pie, and it is working super fine. As you can see, the app opens pretty smoothly. The animations are super smooth, I have to say. And you have the recents panel like this, and you can switch between apps with the Android Pie, like the gesture of the home button. But let me show you the settings first of the customizations. Now here, firstly go into the battery settings. Here you won't see any kind of specific battery customizations, because those are in the customization settings. But here is how the battery section looks like. Screen on time is pretty good. I'm getting around 3 to 4 hours of screen on time depending on my usage. You can get 4.5 hours too of screen on time pretty surely, but for that you might have to push it a really further more. And here is the full usage of mine. As you can see, I have used the phone for almost 1 hour, and it caused me almost 30% battery to drain up. And let me show you the display settings quickly. Here it has the night light option and stuff. It does work. As you can see, it dims the display totally. So I'm not gonna use it. Let's just go back. We have the sleep timer, normal stuff, and ambient display is there. You can use that if you want to. Double tap to wake is there too if you want that. Now over here, let me show you the device theme. Here it has the light and dark option, but if you have noticed, the colors, the accent colors over here are kind of like the teal color, but you can't really change it. There is no option to change the accent colors as of now in this ROM. Let's go into personalizations. Here you will get a lot of customization options. Let's go into status bar. We have the status bar items like headset, etc., but no VoLTE icon. But yeah, the VoLTE does work super fine. Let me place a call and show you. So as you can see, VoLTE is working fine. Let me just put it to normal earpiece, and here it has the recording call option, and even video call option is present over here in the stock dialer. So you don't need to worry. Now let me go to settings again, and inside personalization, go into status bar. We have the battery icon over here. From here you can change it to dotted circle, and a lot of options are there, and you can change the battery percentage position too. Let's go back. We have ADB notification, network traffic indicator, and next we have the quick settings option, and from here you can change more stuff like brightness slider on the bottom and adaptive brightness button. Let's go inside buttons. here you will have the volume rocker kind of customization, and it does have this Android Pie volume like rocker or the volume panel. As you can see from here, you can put the phone into like silent and stuff from here. Let's go back. We have the disable hardware keys option, and backlight of hardware keys does work fine too if we use them, and accidental touch, button touch, etc. is there, and you can even customize the buttons, of course. Let's go back, and next we have the navigation bar. Here let me show you that we do have like more options like smart bar and fling, so you can definitely customize this navigation bar however you want, and you can even like change this portrait height of this navigation bar just like this, as you can see. So it has fairly good amount of customizations. Now let's go into gestures. Here inside AOSP gestures you will find this swipe up home button option, but if you turn it on, let me just do it, and if I just like swipe up like this, it doesn't work. It simply doesn't go to the recents if I swipe up like this. I don't know why. It was working previously, but right now it's not working. So for like to go to the recents panel, you have to swipe to the right like this. So the quick recents of the Android Pie option appears. So that's how you go to the recents panel, but you can't just swipe up the screen. Sometimes it works, so it works from here, but it doesn't work from the button. So that's how it is. So I'll recommend you guys disabling it as of now. Let's go back, and here we have the screen off power button torch. Automatically turn off torch option is there. Double tap to sleep from status bar, and lock screen as well is there. Let's go back. Inside lock screen we have the lock screen charging info. Face auto unlock option is there, but make sure you are flashing this ROM with micro G apps. And we even have the temperature unit and stuff. Let me show you the lock screen. Here as you can see, it shows the temperature over here and the date and the clock as well. Looks pretty cool. Inside power menu we do have the advanced reboot and stuff. Let me show you that. Here inside advanced reboot, alright, so it rebooted to recovery. By the way, it's rebooting my phone to recovery, so advanced reboot is there and it does work fine. So let's just go back, and inside notifications we have the heads up disabling option. As you can see, you can even choose timer and stuff for the heads up, I guess, and notification light option is there. And what else? We have the battery charging light. You have the battery light in do not disturb too, and we have the noisy notification if screen is on option, and in call vibration like options are over here inside notifications. And in MISC we have the wake up on charge disabling option, which is pretty cool. I disabled it. And from device features you will get the strength option, and you can control the vibrator strength from here, the haptic feedback strength actually. So you can definitely control the intensity of the haptic feedback or vibration on the phone. So that is a pretty cool feature. And tap to wake or double tap to wake option is over here too. Yes, it is present in the display settings too. So in my opinion, this ROM is working super fine, and as you can see, everything is super sleek. You don't need to worry at all regarding like hanging or lagging. And here as you can see, we have a lot of like the quick toggles over here, so you can turn whichever you want, and you can even add more options like screenshot or heads up if you want to, just by one tapping, and this works fine. As you can see, if I take a screenshot, as you can see, it works. So these options are there. And by the way, Google Pay is not really like working over here. If I try to complete the setup, it shows that the device is rooted and stuff. So that's how it is. But if you are really desperate to use Google Pay on this ROM, just make sure to go to the Play Services. Let me just show you. Go to settings, then apps, then all apps. So here it is, and go to permissions. Just disable the phone and SMS app permission. If you do that, it will show you deny anyway option. So just tap on deny anyway. So by disabling phone and SMS option, you can set up Google Pay. So that's how it is. Yes, it took a long time for me to come back, and I was really sick, and I'm really sick even now. But I didn't want to like wait anymore, so I hope my health goes better even more. I was having fever and stuff. So that is pretty much it, guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to the channel down there if you have not yet, and hit the bell icon and all those good stuff like that. This is Tiro from Tech signing off for today, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.